morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to Science with Teacher Keisha. Today we are going to be doing an ice excavation, and if you remember on Monday you did story time with Teacher Gail and you read an ocean story. So for today we are going to be using some ocean animals. I have turtles, I have some crabs, I also have big fish, small fish, and I have one very big and thin shark. So for this you need some ocean toys. Remember, if you do not have these, please don't make mom and dad go and buy them. You can use any animals that you have. You can use dinosaurs, you can use farm animals, anything that you have is okay. Then you are going to need some water as well as a round bucket. This bucket can be big or it can be small, it's up to you. You will also need some food coloring, and again with this one you can choose any color that you'd like. Today, because we are using ocean animals and making an ocean, I am going to use some blue food coloring. Okay? So to begin, you guys know we have a dropper. I saw in the previous videos a lot of you were using syringes. That's very good. Okay, once keep it up. So you can use your syringe or your dropper and take a little bit of your food coloring. Please be careful, you do not need that much, okay? We are going to drop it inside our water. Just like that. And you can use a spoon. I'm going to use a chopstick to mix and mix and mix and mix and mix until you see the water changing color. Now I'm going to add a little bit more food coloring so that we can see that it is blue later on. Okay, so if you want, you can add some more with me and drop it inside as well, just like that. And we're going to mix. Okay, now we are going to pour our water inside our bucket, but please do not use all your water, only use a little bit, and I will tell you why in a little bit. Okay, so come closer and see what I am going to do next. So we are going to pour it inside just like this, and remember, we are not going to fill it all the way to the top. Okay, so we are just going to pour a little bit. There we go, up until about half of your bucket. Then you are going to take your ocean toys or your farm animal toys, any toys that you have decided to use, and place it inside your water. So I'm going to start with some fish, my crab, turtle, my shark, some small fish, and a very big fish. Okay, now K1s, you will see that your animals are floating on top of the water, so they are not staying in the bottom like this. Okay, for this experiment we need them to be in the bottom. So listen carefully, because this is in two parts. When your animals are floating like this, it is okay. You are going to take your bucket and you have to place them inside your freezer. So please ask mommy and dad to help you with this one. You need to take it to your freezer, freeze it for 1 day. Okay, but remember, you cannot keep opening the door, otherwise it's going to stay water and we need it to be like ice. Okay, so we are going to put it inside our freezer, and after 1 day you will add some more water so that the animals will stay in the bottom. After that, you are going to put it back into the freezer. Okay, so please follow me. We are going to take our animals to the freezer and put them in. Okay, boys and girls, so when you get to the freezer, remember, please ask mommy and daddy to help you. You're going to open your freezer door and you need to carefully and slowly place your bucket inside the freezer and shut the door. Okay, now we are going to wait. Okay, now it's been 2 days, so let's see if our ice is frozen. So we're going to open our freezer door and check. Wow, boys and girls, look at that. A nice solid block of ice. And all of our animals are inside. See, if you knock it, it doesn't break. This means that your ice excavation is ready. So let's go back and see what we are going to do next. Come on. Now that we have our frozen ice dome, we are going to do part 2 of our experiment, okay? So please watch carefully because you need to add one more new item today. Again, this is something that you have at home, so just ask mom and dad for it, okay? We are going to be using some salt. Can you say salt? Okay, very good. So you need to use some salt, and again, you need to use some water. For this one, you can put it in a bottle if you have and squeeze it, but Teacher Keisha does not have a bottle, so I am going to be using a jug, okay? Jug. So, to start this part of the experiment, you have to loosen your ice dome, okay? Please don't break the bowl, just wait about 5 minutes for it to melt just a little bit. And make sure you have a big bowl or something to put it on, because this pot will get very, very messy, okay? And we don't want to dirty mommy and daddy's house, so this will be fun to do outside, okay? So once your ice is a little bit frozen and loose like this, you are going to turn it upside down and put it inside your bucket, okay? Just like this. Now, Teacher Keisha's bucket is a little bit too small, so if you have a bigger one at home, please use a bigger one. I want you guys to come closer and see if you can see the small fish, the big fish. There's a turtle hiding all the way in there. We have a crab and we have a seahorse. Okay? So, to begin, we are going to use a jug and we are going to take some salt. Now, K1s, the salt is going to help the ice to melt quicker so that we can get out our toys, okay? So we are going to add some salt into our jug. You can add as much salt as you like. Please don't eat this one, it's very yucky, okay? I'm going to add about that much salt. Yes, and then you are going to add some water, just like that. And again, use your spoon. Teacher Keisha is using a chopstick to mix a little bit so that the salt can mix with our water. So let's mix. Okay, and now we are ready to start taking out our animals. This may take a while, so just keep pouring and pouring and pouring until you can get all of your animals out, okay? Let's start. Remember, boys and girls, you can keep adding some more salt and water each time. Please do not forget to add the salt because it does help your ice dome melt quicker, okay? So I'm adding some more salt, some more water, and I'm going to mix it. Okay, boys and girls, if you look closely, you will see that the ice is starting to melt around some of our sea animals. Around that fish. We have some fish over here that is starting to come out. Okay, so you have to continue pouring your salt water until you get all of the sea animals out. Okay, boys and girls, please be extra careful when you are playing with the ice, okay? It is very sharp, so please have mom and dad help you with this. But once all of your toys are out like this, that means you are finished and now you can play with your toys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys have fun doing this. Please remember, you can ask mom and dad to take some pictures and some videos and send it to your teacher, okay? See you next time. Bye bye.